One thing before we start the video, I just wanted to say that while I was editing this, I realized that I said I like jazz a lot. And no, this video is not sponsored by the Bee Movie. I was trying really hard not to sound like Barry B. Benson. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. Hello everybody, it's AGMedley and I'm back again with another video and plenty more to come, so be sure to stick around to see more videos like this one. Now, I really wanted to make this video as soon as Claudie was released, but I was working away from home for a month and didn't have all the equipment with me to make this video. I actually think it's good to do it now since I kind of feel like the Truly Me line, which I'll talk about in another video, took away from Claudie's release a little bit. American Girl seems to be more focused on the modern dolls than the historicals, which is kind of sad because the historical dolls were the first thing I wanted to see the first time I went to the American Girl store when I was little. So I don't think it's that kids aren't interested in the historical dolls. They just don't do enough for the characters that they have. So let's give Claudie a chance in the spotlight and take a look at her collection. I've always wanted a 1920s doll, and I'm so happy we finally have one. I'm glad that they're focusing on the Harlem Renaissance because that was a part of history I wanted to learn more about, and it's not just talking about flapper dresses, if that makes any sense. Plus, I love jazz so much, and I love that that's a big part of her story. As for her name, I haven't really heard Claudie that much, even for the 1920s, but I think it suits her pretty well. As you can see, she has a new face mold, deep skin, and what looks to be shoulder-length black hair. I like that her hair is a bit of a different color than most dolls with curly hair. None of them seem to have black hair. I think that the length of her hair is actually a good choice because while bobs were popular in 1922, where her story takes place, many girls her age would have curly hair about the length that she has. The one thing though is I'm not sure if it's her painted eyelashes, eyebrows, or just the way the photo was taken, but to me, at least, she looks pretty different depending on what photo you see her in, and I'm basing this off of the American Girl stock photos on their website, and I'm wondering if the face paint is somewhat reflective, making it harder to get a good photo. I would have to see her in person to know though. But other than that, she looks and feels authentic to me. So let's take a look at her outfits now. So, of course, I have to start with her meat outfit. I think it is really cute. I like the shape of it and her shoes and socks. It kinda reminds me of Mary Ellen's meat outfit though. Maybe they could have made it a different color to further distinguish those two outfits, but I still like it anyway because mint is one of my favorite colors. Here are her pajamas. Again, to me at least, they feel like they're authentic and something I would actually come across in 1920s Harlem. And I also love how her curls peek out of her head wrap in that picture because it's so cute. I actually like the yellow on her, and the bunny slippers are adorable. I am obsessed with them. Alright, so here's her jazz outfit. As I already mentioned, I love jazz, and I think that this dress is a nice shape. The shoes look to be good quality, and I think the colors together look very sophisticated. So these next outfits are part of a collaboration with a designer company, I think, and here's the thing about these. While I like the designs, because they label these as special edition or collector's items, they try to get away with charging a lot of money for these outfits. I will not be buying them because I don't think it's worth it to spend a whopping $50 on an outfit for your doll. That's way too expensive. I remember when outfits used to be half the price of that, and that was only 10 years ago. I think it's a good idea to check out the monthly specials on the American Girl website though, because I've seen some good deals on doll clothes that I would rather spend my money on. However, I will share my thoughts on the designs of the outfits themselves. So I believe this one is called the Glitzy Gown, and for some reason I keep thinking of this as a sun costume. I keep thinking in my head Sun Queen, Not like Louis XIV, the Sun King, but like Princess Celestia, just for clarification. I think it looks really cool, like she's a sunbeam. I just hope that the sequins doesn't shed though for its price. I labeled this one as Jazzy Flapper, so I guess maybe this one was called the Jazzy Flapper dress. I don't actually remember, but anyway. This one is very pretty. The colors really work together and I love that. However, I think that the dress is too short. It should be about knee length at least. I think I like the normal outfits a bit more just because these ones are just inspired by the 20s while the others really give you a feel for her time period. However, this doesn't stop this outfit from looking amazing on her. And finally, we have the sparkly skirt and fur trim top. I really like the use of the brown and gold colors on this one. The design is super creative and the shape well thought. The only thing I would say is that her tights might work better with the outfit if they were white or tan. They could be used well separately though. Let's start with her bakery, the big ticket item. First off, I love the colors and pieces. They really made it authentic looking. The table and cabinets look so nice. I just don't like the fact that it folds out instead of having walls the way Grace's Bakery and Mary Ellen's Diner does. Also, I would have loved if the breads were actual items on the shelves and not just printed on for the price that they're charging for this. I think it would be so much fun to take photos with. Everything looks so coordinated in 1920s style. As for the bed, I think it's pretty authentic looking, especially with the bed shape, but for some reason, I don't like the colors for this bed. While I do appreciate that they're trying to make the beds unique, I just think the colors clash together, while the bakery uses its colors pretty well. So she has a kick scooter. I don't really have much to say about this one. I do think it would be fun for photo shoots and definitely something that you would see kids doing on the streets in 1920s Harlem. Here's her dog, and her name is Dizzy Dot. I feel like almost every doll has a dog. I don't know what breed or mix of dog she is, but she's very cute and looks different from the other American Girl dogs that they've made. I just get emotional over this though because I had a dog named Dizzy, named after Dizzy Gillespie, the jazz musician, and he died recently, unexpectedly, a few months ago. And this is one of the reasons I haven't made a video in a while. He was the sweetest. This dog doesn't look anything like him, but she's special to me just for having that name. This one was just called the accessory set, not to be confused with her meat accessories. I would use all the pieces in this set, especially the tights, if I had it, but it is very pricey. The hat box design is so cute, but I would have liked to see a picture of these on the doll included in the stock photos. And finally, the last item in her collection are her meat accessories. I have to say, I love everything in this set. I love the clochette. I have a bit of a hat obsession, especially with vintage hats, and I have one I wear a lot, and I've been wanting a doll-sized one, so that's really cool. I love the way that the journal and bag looks, as well as the packaging on the candy bar. For Claudie, I think the locket fits her so well. For my overall thoughts, I really like the doll and a lot of her things. The other stuff I think looks nice, but I wouldn't pay that much for them. Honestly, I would have liked to see more outfits, like I said, that were actually part of her general collection, as well as accessories. However, she is such a unique looking doll, and I can tell how much thought and research was put in to make her authentic. I'm also glad that they didn't make it too stereotypical 1920s with her collection. They did a little bit, but not too much. But it is a shame that she didn't get as many items. I am curious to hear, what are your thoughts on Claudie? Do you have her? Are you planning on getting her? Let's chat in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.